What if I told you that some of R&B's biggest legends are still walking among us, but not in the way you remember them? Time has rewritten their looks, their voices, and in some cases, their entire lives. These were once the faces of romance, heartbreak, and soul, but today, they might leave you speechless for a whole different reason. Some look unrecognizable. Others are thriving in ways no one saw coming. Here are 10 R&B legends you won't believe when you see them today, not to gasp. 10. D'Angelo. Let's get into the enigma that is D'Angelo, the man who made neo-soul sexy and mysterious all at once. Born Michael Eugene Archer in 1974 in Richmond, Virginia, D'Angelo was a church kid with a preacher father and a gospel background, but he was always drawn to the funkier side of music. By the time he was 18, he'd already won the Apollo Theater's amateur night 3 times, and that was just the warm-up. In 1995, he dropped his debut album, Brown Sugar, and the R&B world was never the same. That album didn't just go platinum, it set the tone for a whole new sound, blending classic soul with hip-hop swagger. But D'Angelo wasn't about to be boxed in. He took his time, 5 years, to be exact, before releasing Voodoo in 2000, and when he did, the world lost its mind over Untitled, How Does It Feel? That video? Iconic. The abs? Legendary. The music? Timeless. But D'Angelo is known for being intensely private, almost reclusive, and his battles with addiction and the pressures of fame are the stuff of R&B legend. After Voodoo, he disappeared from the spotlight for over a decade, fueling rumors and speculation. But in 2014, he made a jaw-dropping comeback with Black Messiah, an album that dropped out of nowhere and proved he hadn't lost a step. These days, D'Angelo keeps a low profile, but when he does pop up, like his surprise Versus battle with Maxwell or rare live shows, fans go wild. He's got a net worth estimated at around $2 million, but you won't catch him flaunting it. D'Angelo is all about the music, the mystique, and that voice that still makes people gasp every time he steps up to the mic. 9. Ginuwine. Now, let's talk about the smooth operator who made every 90s party jump, Ginuwine. Born Elgin Baylor Lumpkin in 1970 in Washington, D.C., Ginuwine grew up idolizing Michael Jackson and Prince, and you can hear that influence in every note he sings and every move he makes. He started out as a member of Swing Mob, a collective that included Missy Elliott, Timbaland, and Aaliyah, talk about legendary company. In 1996, Ginuwine dropped his debut album, Ginuwine, The Bachelor, and the world got pony. That song? Still a club banger, still gets everyone on the dance floor, and it's been sampled and covered more times than you can count. But Ginuwine didn't stop there. He kept the hits coming with tracks like Differences, So Anxious, and In Those Jeans, racking up platinum albums and a loyal fan base. He's known for his killer dance moves, smooth vocals, and that signature style, always sharp, always fresh. Offstage, Ginuwine's life has had its ups and downs. He's been open about his struggles with depression and the loss of both his parents in the same year, but he's always bounced back. He's got 9 kids, a net worth estimated at $1.5 million, and he's still out here performing, touring, and making reality TV appearances. In 2023, he went viral for a stage fall that had fans worried, but he laughed it off and kept it moving. Classic Ginuwine. And let's not forget, he's still got that charm, that smile, and yes, those dance moves that make people gasp every time he hits the stage. 8. DeBarge. Time to shine the spotlight on DeBarge, the falsetto king with a voice so smooth it could melt butter. Born Eldra Patrick DeBarge in 1961 in Detroit, Michigan, El was the 6th of 10 children in the musical DeBarge family. The group DeBarge gave us classics like Rhythm of the Night and All This Love. But El's voice was always the standout. By the mid-'80s, he went solo and dropped hits like Who's Johnny and Love Always, cementing his place as an R&B icon. But El's life has been anything but smooth. He's battled addiction, spent time in prison, and faced more than his share of personal struggles. Yet every time people count him out, he comes back stronger. In 2010, after a 16-year hiatus, he released Second Chance, an album that earned him Grammy nominations and reminded everyone why his voice is one of the most beloved in R&B. El's net worth is estimated at around $400, but his influence is priceless. He's collaborated with everyone from Quincy Jones to DJ Quick, and his songs have been sampled by artists like Tupac and the notorious Blige. These days, L keeps a lower profile, but when he does perform, fans are blown away by how good he still sounds. That falsetto, still flawless, that smile, still lights up a room. DeBarge is living proof that true talent never fades, no matter what life throws your way. 7. Lauryn Hill. Let's get into Lauryn Hill, the woman who changed the game with just one solo album. Born in 1975 in South Orange, New Jersey, Lauryn was a prodigy from the start, singing, acting, rapping, you name it. She joined the Fugees in the early 90s, and with Wyclef Jean and Pross, they dropped The Score, one of the best-selling hip-hop albums ever. But Lauryn wasn't done. In 1998, she released The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and the world stopped. That album won 5 Grammys, sold over 20 million copies, and gave us anthems like Doo-Wop, That Thing, and X Factor. But Lauryn's story is as complex as her music. She's known for her powerful voice, razor-sharp lyrics, and a stage presence that's pure magic. Yet she's also famous for her unpredictability at shows, canceled tours, and a long hiatus from the spotlight. Lauryn's been open about her struggles with fame, the music industry, and her own mental health. She's got 6 kids, a net worth estimated at $9 million, and she's fiercely private about her personal life. In recent years, Lauryn's made a comeback with festival appearances and anniversary tours for Miseducation, and every time she steps on stage, fans are reminded why she's a legend. Her style? Effortlessly cool, mixing high fashion with bohemian vibes. Lauryn Hill is still that rare artist who can make people gasp just by walking into a room. 6. Johnny Gill. Now let's talk about Johnny Gill, the velvet-voiced powerhouse who took New Edition to new heights and then did the same for his solo career. Born in 1966 in Washington, D.C., Johnny started singing in church with his family at age 5. By 16, he'd already released his first album, and by 1987, he was recruited to join New Edition, bringing a grown man sound to the group with hits like Can You Stand the Rain and If It Isn't Love. But Johnny wasn't just a group guy. His solo hits like My, and Rub You the Right Way are R&B staples. Johnny's voice is legendary rich, soulful, and instantly recognizable. He's got a net worth estimated at $10 million, and he's not shy about enjoying the good life. Think luxury cars, designer suits, and a home in Los Angeles. That's the definition of plush. Johnny's also known for his close friendship with Eddie Murphy, and the two have been rumored to be more than friends for years, but Johnny's always played it cool. He's still touring with New Edition, still dropping solo music, and still making fans swoon every time he hits that high note. At 58, Johnny Gill is proof that some voices just get better with time, and he's still out here making people gasp with every performance. 5. Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige, born in 1971 in the Bronx, New York, is often called the Queen of Hip-Hop Soul for good reason. Her rise to fame in the early 90s was nothing short of explosive. With her debut album, What's the 411? In 1992, she introduced a raw, emotional style that blended hip-hop beats with soulful vocals, creating a new blueprint for R&B. Hits like Real Love and You Remind Me put her on the map, but it was her 1994 album My Life that solidified her as a voice for struggle and resilience. Mary's music is deeply personal, often reflecting her battles with addiction, abuse, and heartbreak, which makes her connection with fans incredibly powerful. Over the years, Mary J. Blige has amassed 9 Grammy Awards and numerous other accolades. She's not just a singer but an actress too, earning critical acclaim for roles in Mudbound and Power Book 2. Her net worth is estimated at $30 million, and she lives a life that matches her larger-than-life personal luxurious homes, designer wardrobes, and a reputation for being fiercely authentic. Mary's influence spans generations, and she continues to release music that resonates with new and old fans alike, proving her staying power in an ever-changing industry. 4. Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan, born Yvette Marie Stevens in 1953 in Chicago, is a powerhouse whose voice has defined funk and soul for over 5 decades. Starting out as the lead singer of Rufus in the early 70s, Chaka's electrifying vocals on hits like Tell Me Something Good and Ain't Nobody made her a household name. Her solo career took off with the 1978 album Chaka, featuring the classic I'm Every Woman, a song that's become an anthem for empowerment and was famously covered by Whitney Houston. Chaka's voice is instantly recognizable, rich, commanding, and full of soul. She's won 10 Grammy Awards and has been inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Despite struggles with addiction and health issues, she's remained a vibrant force in music. Chaka's net worth is estimated around $20 million, and she's known for her glamorous style and electrifying stage presence. She continues to tour and record, inspiring artists across genres and generations. 3. Anita Baker. Anita Baker, born in 1958 in Toledo, Ohio, is the queen of smooth jazz-infused R&B ballads. Her breakthrough came with the 1986 album Rapture, which featured timeless tracks like Sweet Love and Caught Up in the Rapture. Baker's voice is velvety and warm, with a sophisticated style that blends jazz, soul, and R&B seamlessly. She won 3 Grammy Awards for Rapture alone and has been praised for her impeccable phrasing and emotional depth. Anita's career has been marked by periods of retreat from the spotlight, but each time she returns, it's with music that captivates. Her influence is seen in countless artists who admire her vocal control and artistry. With a net worth estimated at $16 million, Anita lives a relatively private life, but remains a beloved figure in the music world. Her albums continue to sell, and her live performances are celebrated for their intimacy and power. 2. Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder, born Stevland Hardaway Morris in 1950 in Saginaw, Michigan, is nothing short of a musical genius. Blind since shortly after birth, Stevie was a child prodigy signed to Motown at age 11. Over his 6-decade career, he's released landmark albums like Songs in the Key of Life and Inner Visions, packed with hits such as Superstition, Isn't She Lovely, and Sir Duke. Stevie's music blends soul, funk, pop, and jazz with socially conscious lyrics and groundbreaking production. He's won 25 Grammy Awards, making him one of the most awarded male solo artists ever. Beyond music, Stevie is an activist and humanitarian, advocating for civil rights and disability rights. His net worth is estimated at $110 million, and he lives a life of both luxury and philanthropy. Stevie's influence on music is immeasurable, and he continues to perform and inspire new generations of musicians worldwide. 1. Aaron Hall. Aaron Hall, born in 1964 in New York City, is best known as the lead singer of the influential R&B group Guy, which helped pioneer the new jack swing sound in the late 80s and early 90s. With hits like Groove Me and Teddy's Jam, Guy's fusion of hip-hop beats and soulful vocals changed the R&B landscape. Aaron's solo career took off with his 1993 album The Truth, featuring the hit I Miss You, which showcased his powerful gospel-inflected voice. Aaron's vocal range and emotive delivery have made him a favorite among R&B fans, though his career has had ups and downs, including battles with personal issues and health. His net worth is estimated at around $2 million. Aaron Hall remains active in music, performing and recording, and his influence on the new jack swing genre is undeniable, with many artists citing him as a key inspiration. And there you have it, in R&B legends who look nothing like they did in their prime. Some aged gracefully, others went through major transformations, and a few left fans truly speechless. But no matter how much they've changed, their impact on music will never fade. Which transformation shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a moment of music history brought back to life. Thanks for watching.